Good Monday evening. I'm KSLA Chief Meteorologist Matt Jones. It was a beautiful day today. We made it into the mid-60s with some sunshine, but we do have some changes on the way. This next system that's going to roll through late tonight into tomorrow is going to bring some much-needed rain into our forecast. Showers and a few storms likely throughout the day on your Tuesday. Then it turns briefly cooler behind that system. Highs returning to the 50s by the middle of the week. But looking ahead, we have a major warming trend. We are looking at highs soaring into the mid-70s as we head towards the weekend. So I know it's only Monday, but start planning ahead for the weekend. We got the Crew of Centaur Parade on Saturday. I'm telling you right now, that forecast is looking amazing for this upcoming weekend. We've got to talk about our next weather maker, though. This is the cold front that's arriving tomorrow. And again, this is going to bring some showers to the region. Could be a few rumbles of thunder, but no severe weather expected out of it. And it's not going to last all that long. Behind that front, though, it is going to get cooler again. We'll be back in the 50s for a couple of days with overnight lows back near freezing, at least for one night. Wednesday night looks like the coldest night, but then we'll start to warm up once again. So here's a look at future track. We'll take you into tomorrow morning. Already seeing those showers across the area tomorrow morning, and scattered showers will continue across the region as we head through midday into the afternoon. So make sure you have the rain gear handy. It looks like most of this, though, should begin to exit our southeastern parishes by tomorrow evening. I think by 10 p.m. pretty much everyone is done with this. And then we get into late Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. Could be some patchy fog around, maybe a few clouds early Wednesday, and that cooler air is going to return at least for a couple of days. So the best rain chance is tomorrow, and then otherwise it's a pretty quiet forecast. And we could see a few showers returning by the early part of next week, but not a ton expected over the next 7 days. And as far as rainfall amounts, the heavier totals will be in our southeastern parishes associated with that front. Could see up to an inch of rain down in that area. Otherwise, the rest of us more like a quarter to half an inch. So not a ton of rainfall expected, but we will take what we can get at this point. And remember, we are still in moderate to severe drought, so we definitely could use that rain. Look how warm it's going to be, though, tonight out ahead of that system with a southerly wind and cloud cover. That's going to keep our temperatures really mild. We're going to remain in the 50s, low 50s out there for tonight. Then for tomorrow, some showers around through the first half of the day. Those should begin to dry up by the afternoon. And even with the cloud cover and that rain chance, our temperature is going to stay pretty nice and mild with highs well into the 60s, mid-60s for Shreveport and Bossier, 65 Texarkana, 65 Natchitoches. In fact, everyone looking at highs tomorrow in the mid-60s. And then we got a major warm-up on the way. Say goodbye to the cold for quite some time here as that high-pressure system sits off to our south over the Gulf. It's going to strengthen over time, and that's going to lead to a southwest flow aloft. That means basically highs well above average each day. 70s are likely beginning on Friday. And then it honestly looks like this above average temperature pattern is going to stick around for a couple weeks. So this is going to be here for a while. Here's that 7-day forecast. You can see some rain on the way for tomorrow. How about a 70% chance of showers, especially for the first half of the day. Those should begin to taper off by the afternoon. 57 on Wednesday, 59 Thursday. Overnight low Wednesday night, though, will be cold, getting back into the low 30s, so maybe near freezing. And then look at this. 74 Friday, 73 Saturday. We stay in the mid-70s all the way through the weekend and into early next week.